Hi Star Wars fans and toy collectors, welcome back to the Tim Hayes YouTube channel. I'm Tim Hayes, and this time Star Wars Toy Haul Part 3 for Fall 2024 and an unboxing. But first I want to show off some of my Star Wars action figures from previous videos I still had in the packaging that I've opened. So you can see I've opened up Director Orson Krennic and the Tusken Raider, and I have him Jabba's palace, and then I opened up a couple more stormtroopers and I put them over there. Yeah, I had those two stormtroopers and the Moff Gideon Imperial Light Cruiser bridge paper stock playset, but I took them out and I had them in there with Cara Dune Vintage Collection and the Mandalorian from the Vintage Collection. Now I have them holding up the Artillery Stormtrooper from the Mandalorian. So those were just a few I wanted to show off that I opened. I'll probably put the Cara Dune and the Mandalorian and those stormtroopers back into the Imperial Light Cruiser bridge diorama at some point. But I've got a few more I wanted to open. I've got the Blurg with the Mandalorian and the Imperial Stormtrooper with his laser cannon from the Mandalorian when the stormtroopers were firing at the Navarro Cantina. And I believe I showed off some of these last time, but I haven't opened them yet. Luke X-Wing pilot and Electro Staff Surge Trooper from the Jedi Fallen Order video game, so it's one of the Gaming Greats figures. I did get one more regular Imperial Stormtrooper from the original Star Wars, and then the female Mandalorian Bo-Katan from the Mandalorian, and then the Dark Trooper from the Mandalorian. So I'm going to shut off the camera, open these up, and then just set them all up. So I'll be right back after a break. Okay, we're back, and I'm on headphones now, so there's the Dark Trooper and the Navarro Cantina Stormtrooper with the cannon. And then there's the Electro Purge Trooper fighting X-Wing pilot Luke, and then Bo-Katan is fighting an Imperial Stormtrooper, and then I've got the Mandalorian himself riding the Blurg. But yeah, I left the Mandalorian's weapons in the package, and with this not Cara Dune, Bo-Katan, you have to take her head off and then switch her head with the helmet to make it look like she's wearing the helmet. And putting these together was annoying. Some of these figures have really rubbery weapons, and their hands are a bit rubbery, and that X-Wing pilot Luke's helmet is rubbery as well. So these were a little bit difficult to set up. And I had to adjust Cara Dune and this other Mandalorian pointing their weapons at their artillery stormtrooper. And there's Orson Krennic and the Tusken Raider with slave girl Princess Leia and C-3PO held captive by Jabba. And then just the Jedi Knight Luke having to try to fight off all the monsters from Jabba's palace. And then I've got that Ubrikian land speeder in the background and a vintage Kenner stormtrooper on the whatchamacallit, I cannot think right now, the dewback. And then Tonica sisters, I don't have those set up right now, but let me move this guy out of the way. See that stormtrooper with the cannon. And since I don't have the Navarro Cantina in here right now, I just have him firing it at the blurg that the Mandalorian is riding. This Dark Trooper's really neat. He's got, I don't know if you can see that when I rubbed that. Move my finger in the light. Yeah, there's that red thing right back there, so the light goes into that thing and it makes it look like the eyes are glowing. And he just comes with this one gun, so he's like a robotic Terminator stormtrooper, Dark Trooper. So that's all I wanted to show off this time. So it is late, so I'm gonna end here. So keep an eye out for another toy video as well as a physical media video coming soon to my YouTube channel. So I'm Tim, and thank you for watching.